her both to walk through the hallway without social media. If she was already working. Yeah, don't get pissed at all. I'm trying to get 3 rounds in. Here. One last night, one score.
Hello everyone, delighted to have your company here on 2K Sports for our PGA Tour action. Today's coverage of the WGC FedEx St. Jude Invitational is about to begin. Delighted you're able to join us for this first round action. Hi, I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam, and we're in the hometown of Elvis. It's where the king resided, Memphis, Tennessee, and we're at TPC Southwind. Now this is one of the most underrated courses on tour, Rich, but they're now playing for a WGC title.
Well, the name says it all. South wind. The wind blows out of the south here every single day, and it doesn't come in gently or mildly. It comes in fiercely, and when this wind really kicks up, especially in the hot conditions of the summertime, this makes for a very long and challenging day. The greens are small, they can get firm, they can get fast, so finding more than 14 greens a day out here is excellent golfing. All in all, this is one of the more challenging golf courses, more underrated golf courses these players play all year long in the PGA Tour.
Just like the legendary Elvis, you've got to be ready to rock and roll.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Let's get down to the action. The approach into the first at TPC Southwind, Rich, played uphill to a challenging green.
Back up the hill ever so slightly. When the pin is on the back portion of the green, it's hard to get it close, but anywhere on the front part of the green, you can get it close and make birdie.
There's a putt of about 6 feet coming up. Oh, what a stroke. They've made it off to a great start today.
Absolutely. You love to see those going in early. It sets the tone for the rest of the day.
He's in a share of 3rd place.
Can't birdie them all unless you birdie the first, Luke. Good start.
And let's take a look at this shot from just a moment ago. An absolute beauty by Billy Horschel. Watch this. Lining up for his 3rd now.
Gotta say, I did not see that shot coming. Well done.
Well, I know that we're in the booth and not right up close to it, but it doesn't take a smart person to work out that's not a nice lie. Going with the pitching wedge here. Well, good looking shot here. That's headed towards the green. A wonderful shot. A chance for birdie here at the 2nd. 6 feet remaining to the cup. It's on a good line. Fair effort that. Good birdie.
I like it. 2 in a row.
Well, that was a positive hole. A little shift up the leaderboard. Well played.
The lead continues to grow. This is simply amazing.
The 3rd hole at TPC Southwind's a strong par 5 measuring over 550 yards from the back tees. A bit of water comes into play here on the 2nd shot, so be mindful of where you leave your approach. Oh, well struck. This drive's heading for the fairway in my eyes. shots up at this stage. The fifth at TPC Southwind is a long par 4 measuring 485 yards. It requires a good strong drive to avoid the bunk on the left and then an accurate approach into this green. This one looks to be heading for the sanctuary of the fairway. And now we head to the sixth where this great shot just happened. Matt Kuchar with a fantastic shot. Just look what they're able to do with this putt from way out. Solid putt, that. Lining up here after a bunch of birdies, Rich.
It's a good start to the day. Let's hope they can keep up the good form.
Looks to be going with a hybrid here. That's well played. Pin high.
I get that bowler.
Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here. Mark it down. That's birdie number 5.
Gotta say, putting this well from this distance is a huge confidence booster.
Leading by 3 strokes now. The strategy at the 6th here at TPC Southwind on this par 4, measuring just under 450 yards from the tips, is to position your drive from the tee to give a clear shot into this green. Course reporter John standing by.
Down here on the 7th. This is scary.
That's frustrating. Playing this shot from 120 yards. Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. That doesn't look good, Rich. Bit too far right for my liking. Okay, not the best result, but a chance to get up and down.
Oh, a little shorty Baker on that action there.
Didn't that look good for a long time? Well, I hope he makes this one. It's for par. TPC Southwind's a strong par 4 measuring 482 yards from the back tee. A big clump of trees on the left and the one on the right is to be avoided off the tee. Also a good angle to attack this green is from the left half of this fairway with a huge greenside tree that also affects any poor approaches. This one's looking good off the tee. That should find the short stuff. This one?
Looking like 32 feet or so to the cup.
Looking really good, this one. Ouch, that hurts. And with that, you can go and put a par on the card. After that hole. The 8th hole at TPC Southwind is a really nice short par 3 measuring just 160 to the hole.
I'll play this one.
Well, I'm getting it.
Good stroke. Mark it down. That's 6 birdies today. And that will take him to 6 under. Our leader is enjoying a 3-stroke advantage. The finishing hole on the front 9 here at TPC Southwind plays downhill towards a dogleg right. There's a big body of water, short front left of this green, so make sure you've got enough club to reach the surface. That looks to be a fairway finder to me.
Don, what's going on? Talk to us, Goose.
Down to the 10th hole, gonna see what Matt Kuchar does with this next shot.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. What a shot! Almost went in the bucket. Time to take their approach shot into the 9th. For the 9-iron. Yeah, good swing. This one's heading up onto the green for sure. Outstanding approach shot.
Luke, nothing gets past you. Yes, this kid is a stud.
Trying to get it to 7 under par with this putt.
What?
Birdie putt, you're putting birdie when you get a birdie.
That was a gallant attempt. And they'll walk away with a par on this one. So after that hole, this is the current standings on the course. This is the transition point of the round, making the turn, heading for home. How do you rate this player's performance so far?
Yeah, no time to start thinking about that lead, Luke. They got to keep their head down and keep going forward. Cannot think about that lead or people will pass us.
Looks like they put a good swing on that one. That should find the short stuff. Second shot here at the 10th. Going with the 9-iron, I think.
What?
Uh-oh, this one's headed for the rough.
It's a little wayward.
Lots of greens and regulations there for this player, but not so on this occasion.
And this effort by Gary Woodland was just a little while ago. And in she goes. Okay, let's get back to the action. Sitting at 6 under, currently leading. Setting up to play the shot here from the green side rough. Almost went down. Good opportunity here, just 6 feet to the hole.
Good stuff today, especially the short game has been really sharp today.
Looks good off the blade. That's a bogey, but not a bad putt. Leading by a shot after that hole. The par 3 11th at TPC Southwind measures just 162 yards. The looks can be deceiving here. While it looks pretty, it can bite you. Make sure you've got enough club here on approach.
Short, babe. Too long.
Bad shot that. Still a chance. Well, this is one of those lengthy putts. John, how do you see it?
He's got about 29 feet from here, I'd say.
What did you measure?
should secure the par. Well done. Currently 5 under for the event. The par 4 12th is only a short one, measuring 406 yards from the tips. But you need to be very accurate off the tee. Avoid that huge water hazard to the right, and that'll give you the best angle into this green. Any drive that's pushed left will make it a difficult approach, but be wary. There's water over the back of this green, which you can't see. Time to find out what's happening at the 13th hole.
160 yards away.
Well, this one's right at the pin. Chosen the pitching wedge here.
Trying to get it to move a little bit to the left here.
And he's safely on the green with that shot. Trying to get to 6 under now with this putt. Go in. And he holds it. What a putt. And that will move him to 6 under par. And let's have one more look at that shot.
You had one. That you?
Now, current leader is up by 3 shots.
Good. Yeah, you better than one.
A birdie, a birdie. 2 shots.
The par 4 13th at TPC Southwind plays uphill on 472 yards. Dustin Johnson once hit a drive here, 375 yards, which left just a flick wedge in. It set up a victory. Have you got the power in the tank? That's what is required to make a birdie. Looks like this one's heading safely for the fairway. Playing from around 160 yards. Going with the 7. That was wonderfully done. And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. Oh, I like the look of this. Just didn't drop. This is a par putt. Okay, let's head to the next. Currently 3 strokes up after that hole. The 14th at TPC Southwind is one of their signature holes. The par 3 that plays downhill considerably long, around 240 yards, is hit over a big body of water to the right. Fortune favours the brave here. If you need a birdie, go flag hunting. Otherwise, lay up to around 20 feet left. Now that looked pretty good the whole way. John, do you have any info down there?
Down on the 15th hole, and this is a look at Gary Woodland.
Oh, I thought that one was going in. Let's get back to it, shall we? Never seen a scorecard that doesn't look good with a 2 on it. Looking really good. He just keeps putting a gap on the rest of the field. What a putt to hole. And that will take him to 7 under. accuracy is required at the par 4-15, just 395 yards off the tee. Players like to lay back to give them the right number into this green. There's a little creek that meanders through the centre of the fairway here and up to the right side of the green, so make sure your approach is accurate. This one might roll into the rough. This shot from the first cut of rough. This one looks just a fraction too long to me. Great ball striking. It's a thing of beauty.
Dare I say, Luke, this player has been in fuego with his approach shots. Another green in regulation. Yikes!
Oh, what a ripper from long range.
Ooh, tasty little pitch shot. Gets it to go. Fist pumps all around.
Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie. Hang on, this looks pretty handy. Some momentum being built now. That's back-to-back birdies. And with that, he'll move to 8 under par. Awesome play. Our current leader enjoys a 5-shot advantage. The 16th at TPC Southwind is the last genuine birdie hole on the course. It's a par 5 measuring just 530 yards, but there's a lot required on the tee shot that's played uphill to a ridge. If you can get it up over the rise, a good chance for reaching the green here in 2 to set up a birdie and even perhaps eagle. But be wary of this green. There's a big bunker short left, and if you find it, it's not an easy up and down. Maybe even a par can be hard. The final par 5 at TPC Southwind is a good one. Up the hill wrench and a chance to get there in 2.
Second shot back up the hill at 16. Bunkers on the front left and back right of this green. Could pose some problems. However, this hole generally plays the easiest on the golf course. Go ahead, take it on the flagstick with your seconds.
Sitting at -8 in their round. Currently in the lead. Just 3 feet to the cup.
Putt is underway.
And that's for birdie. Well hole. Now at -9 for the tournament. Penultimate hole at TPC Southwind is a very strong par 4, measuring 490 yards off the back tees. There is a little creek that runs through the centre of the fairway here, but that only catches the biggest of drives. There's 2 big trees either side that you want to position yourself in the middle of, so then you can hit a clean shot to the green. 2 strong shots required to get onto the surface, and even once you're on the green, par isn't assured.
John, what's going on out there?
Well, I'm over on the 18th now, and this is looking Gary Woodland.
And back to the course with the live action. Well, to become the champion at TPC Southwind, you need to hit some big shots down the stretch, and there's none tougher than this approach into 17.
The green sits just below the player, flanked by bunkers both right and left. The green is long and narrow and does generally move from right to left. All in all, one of the most difficult approaches on this golf course.
Putting for birdie. Tracking. D's making this look easy. Keeps surging ahead. Now 7 strokes up after that hole. The finishing hole at TPC TPC Southwind is an absolute beauty. There's been some heroic moments like hole-out eagles, and there's been triple bogeys that have cost championships. Your job is to get the ball safely into the fairway here. If you're not a long driver, don't take on the corner. But if you can, it'll leave you just a short iron in, a chance to seal the victory with a birdie.
I was right.
Well played, mate. That's great momentum. 4 birdies on the trot. Look at the line on this one. Get in the hole. Wonderful shot into the 18 and a chance for birdie.
Absolutely. In there close. Good looking birdie coming up.
And that will do it for this player today. So there you have it. In the house, in top spot after the opening round. Everyone likes to get off to a fast start. They certainly have.
Not bad whatsoever, but still just the opening day. Lots of golf left to play. However, it does give you a little boost of confidence going forward, knowing that right now you're at the top of your form, your game is good, and you're in a good space.
I'm Luke Elvey.